Okay, so what are some of the warning signs of stress? And why are we talking about stress in the first place? Well, right now they estimate that about 60 to 90, some say 70 to 90% of our doctor's visits are from stress-related illness. That's a lot of stress. And we talk about healthcare, and Lord only knows what's happening in the Senate and the House today as we're having this conversation, but we don't know what's going to happen with our healthcare. If we can decrease our healthcare costs by decreasing our stress, wow, what an advantage we're going to have. And I have spoken to cancer centers and scleroderma foundations and heart associations where even if we can't say stress is causing our illness, when I say how many of your symptoms are exacerbated or made worse by stress, every hand goes up. We need to take care of ourselves. And I'm not a pet sitter, but I am a caregiver. I'm still a massage therapist. I'm a hypnotherapist. I do stress consulting where people sit in my office and cry because their mother's dying, they lost their pet, they lost a child. I have to care for myself. Because if I don't, I'm of no good to anybody or any other creature. So this is why I'm here for you guys. Because I want you to make sure you're somewhere on your to-do list of taking good care of yourselves. Animal stress is simple. It's this fight or flight response that we learned about in ninth grade. Our heart races, our blood pressure goes up, our breathing quickens because we're getting ready to either fight or flee. And then, and here's the key to this traditional fight or flight response, once the danger passes, all the hormones return to normal and we sleep. Well, I don't know about you guys, but with human stress, when does the stress stop? When do we get that downturn in hormones and when do we get to sleep? This is human stress, and this is my real neighbor in his real office on his real day of work. He's got the diet soda, which I could lecture to a whole hour on that. He's got Advil already out and sitting on his desk because he knows he needs it. This is his lunch. It's a bag of Trex Mix and diet soda. He's got digestive enzymes because he's being healthy. He was on about 9 different medications because the stress was killing him. And he did the smartest thing he could do. He quit his job. No, but even better than that, he quit his job. He was a very well-known architect in Santa Barbara, and it was killing him, so he quit. Now, we can't all quit. We don't want to quit. This is why we're here. This is why we're doing this stuff, because we love what we do. So how can we adjust that so that we can do what we're loving and still take care of ourselves? This is what fails when we're stressed as a human. Memory. Where'd you put the key to that house for that dog you have to walk this afternoon? When you guys talked about having 2 sets of keys, I went, brilliant! You know, why would they? This is why I'm not a pet sitter. I'd be climbing in windows. Reason and logic. I could climb in that window. No, sleep, patience, a tendency to take responsibility for our actions. And anybody who's married has had that experience where we do something probably pretty stupid, but it is culminated by the thing that the husband then did. It's the husband's fault. It's not my fault I put the bag too close to the edge. You shouldn't have pushed it. It's not our fault. When we're stressed, we don't have the ability to say, oh my God, that was totally me, I'm so sorry. We tend to yell, we tend to blame, we tend to scream at people in traffic, and that's not beneficial to anybody. This is going to affect our work. This is going to affect our health, but here's the fascinating thing. And for 10 minutes I've been talking about stress. Here's the secret. Stress is not the problem. You know why? Because you can't control the stress. You can't control the traffic, you can't control the flight delay, you can't control the woman that slammed on her brakes at the yellow light when you thought you were going to get to go too. You can't stop any of this external stuff. All you can do is manage your response to it. That's where the power in this lies, and that's what I'm going to teach you to do.